Welcome to lesson 2, changing the rear tyre and tube. First we're going to remove the drum brake cable. This is the drum brake cable here. So we're going to use a 10mm socket or a shifter to undo this nut. Loosen it off, however don't pull it out fully, just pull it out enough until you can pull the cable all the way out. Now we're going to remove the drum brake fitting. This is the drum brake fitting here, however, although on this side is a Phillips head, on the other side is an 8mm nut, so you can either use a small spanner or a shifter. You can hold the spanner on the nut, unscrew. Be careful, there are 3 washers and don't lose any of your parts. The nut's fallen off. And two washers in the middle. We can just simply poke these out. Shouldn't be too hard. There are 2 nuts. Now we are going to loosen the wheel nuts on both sides of the bike. So using a 16mm spanner or a shifter, we can do so. Move in an anti-clockwise direction. Not yet. Keep going until you can loosen it by hand. Now we're going to repeat this process on the other side of the bike. Again, anti-clockwise. Until you can loosen it by hand. Pull off the washer and pull off the nut on the other side. Now we're going to remove the chain cover. So using a 5mm Allen key and undo the screw here. Keep on doing it. It's off now, yes. Keep this black washer. Now what you can do is pull off this side of the luggage rack. It should pull away. Simply slide the chain cover off, make sure it's out of its grooves, and push it back a little bit, like such. Comes off and slides out. Oops, just caught here. There you go. Now we want to remove the chain, loosen the chain tightening fixture, and ensure that our bike rack is off. So, to remove the chain, what we're going to do is push it to one side, roll the bike around, and it should fall off easy because we've loosened all the brackets at the back. Now we're going to come here, using a 10mm spanner. What we're going to do is loosen this. All the way. This is a different kind of nut, so you're going to have to unscrew it the whole way. Repeat this, keep going until you pull the nut off the washers and this bracket here, and then ready to take off the wheel. Now that we have taken off the chain tightening fixture, we're going to take the chain off the wheel, like such, feed it through. Now the chain is off. Now we're going to just pull back on the wheel and it falls out like such. Now we're going to remove the drum brake from the wheel. So, hold the wheel up. We're going to need pliers and multi-grips to hold the other side as it spins. Hold firmly, grab a 14-inch spanner. We're going to loosen these 2 nuts here all the way off. Until you can do it by hand. Get a little bit tight again. Just keep getting them off. going to screw them all the way off, like such. 1, 2, and then we can pull the brake off like such. Now we're going to release the air from the rear wheel. So much like the front wheel, turn it around, put it upside down, we're going to take off the cap, grab a screwdriver or something to be able to leverage the circle, push down, you can hear the air coming out, keep it fully pressed down till all the air is completely out. Now using our tyre levers, we're going to release one side of the tyre so that it's outside the rim. Currently you can see that the tyre is inside the rim, so we're going to leverage inside, pop the tyre outside and hold this one down, grab our other lever, make sure we can get in under, hold the other lever. Right, now we're starting to pop out. You can run the lever all around the outside of the tube like such. You can see the tyre moving further and further outward. Nearly there, just got to start from here, run it around, keep running it around, and there we go. Now it's completely on the outside. Now we're going to remove the tube from the tyre. So, on the side that we've just released, pull it out. We're going to push through the golden nozzle until it's all the way out. You can push it up and then use your fingers to pull it from the top. Once this is out, you want to pull the tube out like such, and then pull it all the way around the outside so it comes out. And the tube is out. Now we're going again to use our tyre levers, and we're going to release the other side of the tyre so that it comes on the outside of the rim. So I'm going to turn the tyre around, as you can see here on the inside, grab our tyre levers, leverage it till it's on the outside, push in here, pull it out, there we go. We should be able to run the tyre lever all around the bike, ensuring that the tyre pops off. And there we go. Now the rim is going to pull out. We've separated our tyre and rim. Next you want to run your hand through the tyre to check for any sharp objects, as this may be causing the tube to go flat. So run your hand on the inside, one side, no marks or objects, sharp objects. Around the other side, just ensure that there are no sharp objects in the tyre. Next we're going to put the rim back into the tyre. To do so, we're just going to grab the rim, feed it into the tyre, like such, to the point where some of the inside of the tyre, the rim is inside some of the tyre, as you can see, like that, and we're ready to put the tyre back onto the rim. Next we're going to use our tyre levers to leverage one side back into the inside of the rim. So this side, simply going to pop the rim back, so pop the tyre back into the rim. Again, we might have to hold one side, it might go in using your hands, and leverage it in. That one goes in, keep moving around. other side, hold. Feed it on, and then use our hands to push, and one side of the tyre is now back on the inside of the rim. Now we are going to poke the nozzle of the tube back through the tyre and feed it around the rim. So, I'm going to grab our new tube, make sure that the nozzle is facing outwards, going to pull, get the outside of the rim, pull to the inside so we can see the hole, poke in the hole, like such, then using our fingers, we're going to try and feed, pull this outward, feed the tube back of the tyre like such, all the way around. All the way around the tyre. Now we're ready to put the tyre back on the inside of the rim. Just double check that your tube is well and truly out of the way so it doesn't get pinched. Now we're going to use the tyre lever and leverage the remaining side of the tyre back to the inside of the rim, making sure that we don't damage the new tube. So, again, we're going to flick this to the inside. We can hold that lever in there, get our other lever. We're going to make sure they hold. So, hold with one hand, feed one lever under, there you go. Now you're starting to get it back on the inside. Keep holding this lever, come down here, lever in, again making sure that the tube is well and truly on the rim, like it is. This is in now. If we push all the way around, as you can see it's forming in. Now we want to press up. We want to hold this because it's going to get tight now. Go to the other side, pop it in, keep changing sides, so hold down this side now. Now we want to pop this bit back in. It will be going to get a little bit tough now, because it's starting to get quite tight. Keep moving closer and closer, making sure we hold the right sides in. Now we're almost there. I can use my hands and it's just popped back in. Now we're going to reinflate the tyre back to 30 psi. So I'm using a bike pump here. You can use any pump. Make sure it's fitted properly onto the nozzle. I'm going to release it like such. I'm just going to pump it up to 30 psi. Once it's 30 psi, going to take this off, put our airtight cap on. And then we're ready to reattach the brake. Now we're going to reattach the drum brake. So, previously, to make sure the drum brake is facing upward, simply slide it over to the bearings. It should slide. Now, we're going to grab our pliers that we used to hold the other side. Grab the two small nuts. Slide them on as far as you can with your hands. Going to do it hand tight for now. You still want to have offer a little bit of movement. Then you're going to put the last nut. Now ready to put the tyre back onto the bike. Now we are going to reinstall the wheel. So ensuring that the sprocket stays on the same side of the bike as the front sprockets, I'm going to slide the wheel in, like such. Also ensuring that this small key that I'm holding in my left hand is on the inside of the bike. I'm going to slide these in, like such. Now we are going to put the chain back on the bike. So first, we're going to feed the bottom half of the chain through the luggage rack, feed it onto the back sprocket. We can fit this all the way around. Run the front of the chain up to the front sprocket, move the wheel around, and now we've successfully got the chain back on the bike. Now we're going to put back on the chain tightening fixture. So we want to assemble this silver metal protector like such, the two washers and the nut, screw into a finger tight, and then again we're going to use a 10mm spanner to tighten it up to the point where the chain is tight and the wheel is straight with the bike. Now we're going to reassemble the chain guard. So, like we did previously, we're going to slide the guard through and over the black here, feed it, make sure it feeds into the grooves, push it through forward, and you should reach. You hold the screw, simply screw it in using your Allen key again, and keep screwing until it is tight. Now we're going to reassemble the luggage rack and put our two washers and nuts over the two wheels. So we're going to have to pull back to make sure the wheels are straight. This one side, pull back on the other side. There we go, the luggage rack is on. Now we're going to get our two washers and two nuts. Remember, one side, just go hand tight for now, just so it won't come out, and the same on the other side, only hand tight. Now we want to tighten the drum brake nut and bolt. Remember we had 3 washers. One washer is to go on this side of the drum brake, like such, and the other 2 in between. So we're going to align the drum brake, feed down the washers at the same time, trying to ensure that we can poke a hole between, get through both, like such. Get our nut, try and hold the nut with your hand for now, tighten using the Phillips head. And now, using our 8mm spanner, we're going to hold this again and tighten. Not too tight, but tighten so that it's not going to come off. Now we want to ensure that before we tighten both our nuts on both sides and the drum screw, before we reapply the cable, we want to make sure that everything is straight. Now that we are straight, we're going to go ahead, going to tighten drum here, quite tight, everything's getting loose. And then we're going to use our 16mm spanner, move in a clockwise direction and tighten the wheels. Once one side is tight, we come to the other, and again, clockwise direction. Tight. Finally, going to poke the brake cable back through where we pulled it out from, through here, and then feed it through. There's a hole on one side here, bang, like such. And now we're going to use a 10mm, it can be a spanner or a sprocket, to tighten the brake cable.